Welcome back. You're watching Storyboard. Zee Entertainment Enterprise believes that the next phase of its growth will come from digital vertical. After the launch of this OTT platform ZEE5, its digital linear TV platform Ditto TV and OZ will be merged into this new entity. Available in 12 different languages, ZEE5 will feature original content, Bollywood as well as Hollywood movies and TV shows, live TV, along with health and lifestyle content in 12 different languages. We caught up with Amit Goenka, CEO Zee International and ZEE5 Global, to understand the plans for this new launch. Let's take a look at this conversation.
Amit, thank you for talking to CNBC TV 18.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
Congratulations on your launch.
Thank you so much.
And to begin with, why the name ZEE5?
So ZEE5, we thought of the name because, we last year completed Zee's entry into all the 5 continents of the world.
Right.
When we added Latin America. So that was one reason. And the second was we decided to bring content from all these 5 continents to the ZEE5 platform.
Right.
So therefore, we thought it was apt to name it ZEE5.
Right. Now, this is a rather large investment by Zee in the platform.
Sure.
And let's face it, it's on the back of some failures in the digital space.
Right.
So tell me, what makes you confident that it's going to work this time and justify all the investments that you're making?
So I don't think that what we did in the past were really failures. I think, Ditto was ahead of its time.
Right.
2016 when we relaunched it, when the ecosystem was ready in terms of bandwidth availability, smartphone availability, I think we had great success. OZ itself, definitely a promising business for us. Without doing too much spends in marketing and investment in content, we still managed to get 10 million plus viewers on the platform. So I don't think they were failures. I think they were more like testing the waters for us.
Right.
And what that enabled us to do, that insight, that knowledge from those users, that really helped us shape ZEE5 into what we've created today.
Right.
And that learning has given us the insight to say, okay, we need to focus on something more than just Zee's content, because the digital audience wants more. And that's why the investments in content, and that's the reason ZEE5 was created.
So tell me, we've got a seemingly competitive environment in the OTT space.
Yeah.
We ourselves, Network 18, we've got Voot, we've
Sure.
got Star, which has got Hotstar, we've got Sony with a product.
Yes.
And now you. So you're the last in a crowded space controlled by the networks. What makes you think that yours will work compared to the others?
So I think that, one, the market is large enough for multiple players to coexist. I think content is something that is a choice of the user or the viewer. And all content, you can't say that people will only watch Star content or only watch Network 18 content or only watch Sony content. I think people will consume content across platforms. 2, of course, what we have done with ZEE5 is essentially we've gone the language route. So we've put in content in 12 Indian languages, 12 major Indian languages. And that's really the kind of breadth of content that we have, over 100,000 hours of content, 3,500 plus movies, that we definitely see that there will be people who want to see our content. And I'm sure that we will get success just because of our content itself.
Right. One of the brave, unusual things you're doing is you're charging. Now, that's different compared to your competitors in the market space. So talk me through that strategy.
I think ours is a freemium model. So, if you look at it, even I think some of the other guys are, a little freemium. So if you look at Netflix, they're pure paid, right? If you look at Voot, they're currently only advertisement based. But if you look at Hotstar, they're also a freemium model. They are a paid subscription and you have free content.
Sure.
So that's the same thing we are doing. So you have catch-up content, which is free for the viewers, and that's where the majority of the viewers come in. And then you have premium content, which is acquired original shows. We're creating tremendous amount of original content just for ZEE5. So so that content, of course, is compelling content for the viewer, and we believe that the viewer is willing to pay for good quality content. And that's why we said we have to go with a paid offering for sure to start with. And I think the kind of library we've built for both not only acquired but original content will definitely get us traction in the subscription space.
So of the two kind of audiences, the paying and the non-paying audiences, the paying audiences are, but non-paying audiences are by far larger in number.
Of course.
So tell me what they get from you for free. What do they get on ZEE5?
So they get almost 90,000 hours of content. 500 plus Z shows are available to them free of cost.
This is all catch up.
This is all catch up. So it's the current shows that are on the channels, and as well as some of our best shows from the past, which we've put all back onto the platform. We've had some huge successes like Hum Panch Tara, and some people want to still see that content. So we put that all back into ZEE5. And apart from that, we have almost 2,000 plus movies which are free to watch. So that's a huge library of content which is available for free viewing.
Why will marketers look at your product? And what kind of marketers should look at your product?
So I think what we've done is, with in our back-end systems, we've also plugged in a lot of demographic data. So we would know our consumer. Marketers would be able to do targeted marketing based on profiling and things like that. And in the digital medium, as you know, every view is an actual view. There is no extrapolation of a sample size. It's all actual. So I think that's a huge benefit to marketers. Absolutely.
And what kind of advertising do you hope to get? Are there any categories that will be more inclined to advertise on a platform like this than others?
So essentially, if you look at it, the customers coming for the free content, so what we call advertisement VOD, video on demand, that really is the same audience that they're marketing to on television.
Right.
Because they're coming for really catch-up content. So it's essentially an extension of what they're doing on television. The audience that they missed on TV, now they're getting them on the catch-up service.
Right.
So that is one aspect of it. And of course, then there is the second audience which never actually was able to see it on television because of single TV home environments, where one TV, one remote control, they don't get to watch what they want to watch. So they come to these alternate platforms to consume. So that's a completely new audience which they never had.
Right.
So I think and if we can give them the data which we will be collecting, we can share with them that yes, this is the profile of the person who's seeing your advertisement or your brand. It's hugely valuable.
Fantastic. All the best, Amit, and hope to talk to you a year from now and catch up
Absolutely.
on the progress of ZEE5.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back same time next week. See you soon.